recipe for grilled potatoes recently, so I thought I would show you how I make them. So I cooked these potatoes in the Instant Pot. I did it about lunchtime and they've just sat in there on keep warm while I was out at my sister's house. I did about 1.5 cups of water and 8 minutes on high pressure. These are decent size potato, but I think you can use most any medium to large size potatoes. I wouldn't use a small potato. So we're going to start by cutting them all in half, like that. I'm not going to use all of these today, but I'm going to cut some up and then we're going to toss them with oil and spices. And then when I go to grill pork steaks, I just throw them on the grill. So now they're prepped and they're just gonna wait until I throw the pork steaks on the grill, which is pretty quick here. They're gonna take about the same amount of time as your average steak or chicken breast or whatever. They're already fully cooked. You can use leftover baked potatoes for this too. So they're already fully cooked. All you're doing here is adding some good char marks. And if they're cold from the fridge, you're heating them up, getting them ready for dinner. By cooking them in the Instant Pot and cooking enough for kind of like 3 nights, I'm not having to turn the oven on, and I can just have a side dish ready to go really quickly on the grill, because cooking potatoes on the grill the whole time takes so long. So I've got myself my potatoes. It's a massive homegrown pork shoulder steaks. And shoulder steaks is like normally a braising roast, but I was reading that actually you can grill them too. We don't mind if meat is not like fall off the bone tender. We got teeth, we can chew. We're gonna try it. It's a really well marbled cut. I'll show you here. So they've been sitting with the spice rub for 24 hours, but you can see all this fat marbled throughout. So I have high hopes. And actually these ones are boneless. The last shoulder steaks, oh no, they got a tiny bone. The last shoulder steaks must have been from a little different part because they had more bone. So we're gonna throw these puppies on. So on my barbecue, there's like an extra thing at the front here. It's a lot hotter. So, and I like to put the potatoes there. Because I want some good char marks on these bad boys. Now we'll come back in a few minutes. So I set the timer for 5 minutes. Woo! We have a little bit of a grease fire. And let's see where we're at here. Oh, baby. Guess what you want to see is the potatoes, though. So, we need to put out this in the bottom here first. Actually, we're going to quickly flip these and then we're going to put that out. So, as you can see, they look beautiful. This is where your grill's going to have hot spots. So, if something's in a hot spot and needs to be moved, make sure you move that. And now there is grease in the bottom pan that is on fire, and that's what we need to deal with here. Okay, that's better. Now things are happier. Anyways, we're going to give these few more minutes. I'm going to take the internal temperature on those. They feel just about there. See what the internal temp is like, and then take them off. So, it worked out magically that the potatoes and the pork are done at the same time. The pork is at its sweet spot of internal temperature, and it's going to rest for 5 minutes. And the potatoes are perfect too. Nice and charred. They'll be nice and creamy on the inside. Those, ladies and gentlemen, are some beautiful grilled potatoes along some beautifully massive grilled pork steaks. We'll see how the pork steaks turn out. I winged it on the spice rub because that's what I always do. But we'll see if grilling pork steaks is a good idea or not.